What's going on, guys? I'm Thomas with Audio 46, and today we'll be taking a look at SIVGA's latest planar IEMs, the SIVGA Nightingale. Now, the SIVGA brand has garnered a lot of notoriety in recent years due to their over-the-ear headphones delivering a surprisingly high performance given the relatively low consumer-friendly price tag being offered, and SIVGA aims to apply that same philosophy with their Nightingale IEMs. Now, SIVGA has clearly proven their brand worth when it comes to over-the-ear headphones, but what about their IEMs? Can SIVGA outdo themselves with their IEMs the same way that they have been doing with their over-the-ear headphones? Or should SIVGA just stick to creating said over-the-ear headphones? Let's find out. SIVGA gets straight to the point with the packaging for their Nightingale IEMs by keeping the design language as minimal as possible. The back of the package gets a bit more interesting since it showcases the important specs that will be powering these IEMs. I really enjoy the planar diaphragm being displayed proudly on the back since this is a key feature that will get many audiophiles interested in the product, but we'll discuss the planar diaphragm more later on. When opening the package, you'll be presented with the IEMs themselves as well as the included carrying case. To discuss the carrying case first, I really enjoy the black and white checkered pattern seen encompassing the entirety of the case. Typically, we see many competitors attach a very simple colorway or design philosophy with their included cases, so it's a nice change to see SIVGA going the extra mile with their accessories. This soft touch case also has a good amount of give, which will allow for some extra protection when traveling. When opening the case, you will see the Nightingale's glossy black 4.4 determination cable, as well as a hard case that stores 6 pairs of removable ear tips, which means you should really have no problem finding a perfect fit. I'd like to also point out that I really like how SIVGA included a storage compartment for the removable ear tips within the case itself, since this is a feature we don't typically see with other competitors, so you won't have to worry about losing any loose ear tips after you've unboxed the device. The design of the included 4.4 determination cable may not turn any heads when out in public, but it still provides plenty of length for added freedom of movement, and the almost corkscrew design will ensure entanglement won't be a major issue with the Nightingale. Moving on to the device itself, a design feature that immediately sticks out to me is the egg-shaped design of these IEMs. Typically, we see many competitors sport a more rounded spherical design for their IEMs, but SIVGA has allowed the Nightingale to really differentiate itself with this egg-shaped design. The back of these IEMs showcase a glossy wooden finish, with the SIVGA branding being placed over a black strip that runs through the middle of the wooden finish, which really adds some nice contrast. The silver ring seen encompassing the perimeter of the IEMs allows the wooden finish to really pop without dragging the premium feel down. Overall, SIVGA should really be commended for their creativity with the design of their IEMs, since they managed to craft an intricate design that also feels overly premium for what you're paying for without the device appearing overly busy. Now it's time to discuss the performance of the Nightingale and see if SIVGA is able to knock it out of the park with their IEMs the same way that they are able to with their over-the-ear headphones. To start with a hardware feature that immediately separates the Nightingale from most of its competitors, we need to discuss the Nightingale's driver. The Nightingale is supported by a 14.5mm planar magnetic driver. Since planar magnetic IEMs still make up a large minority within the industry as a whole, even though they have gained much popularity in recent years, so the presence of a planar magnetic driver within the Nightingale is still a very big deal. This planar magnetic driver isn't just an advertisement bullet point though. Listeners will immediately feel this driver's presence by feeling improvements in a boosted transient response, a heightened transmission sensitivity, and an evenly distributed soundstage. Since I'm gearing up for a festival in the coming months, I stress tested this device by listening to various EDM projects and immediately noticed how fast the transient response was in comparison to other IEMs within this price bracket. Which means for $230, you'll be receiving a device that excels in areas of focus where other competitors tend to struggle a bit at this price point. This impressive hardware setup doesn't stop there, however, since the driver's frame is able to dramatically reduce resonance thanks to the utilization of an aluminum magnesium alloy that SIVGA claims actively facilitates the movement of the diaphragm to not only achieve the reduced resonance mentioned previously, but also aids in creating a more accurate sound experience. So, how does this unique hardware configuration affect the soundstage? Well, you're going to immediately feel the improvements associated with this hardware configuration when you take into account the back of the head imaging. Instruments in general are able to sit very comfortably at longer distances behind the ear, which gives the listener the impression that they're using a strong pair of over-the-ear headphones instead of a pair of IEMs. The soundstage in general feels incredibly spherical and multidimensional, which allows for the Nightingale's superb resolution and decreased resonance to really flourish by delivering a great sense of control and lively color that makes every element of the mix feel like they're equally contributing to a grander canvas. Now we know how the Nightingale's internals craft a vibrant soundstage, it's time to delve into the low, mid, and high end. Sub-bass elements within the low end feel very visceral, albeit a bit uncolored. However, these elements become more moderate the further you travel up the frequency response. With that said, resolution within this range feels exceptional and reveals an impressive level of transparency. And layering within the mids feels exceptionally clean and allows for strong definition to be heard in all aspects of the mix. Overall, the mids give a great balance of softness and liveliness and deliver a healthy level of body and lushness to the mix. Vocals within the high end feel very airy and smooth, and the superior transparency within the low end can also be felt within the high end as well, since every element of modulation can be easily identified. So, has SIVGA successfully replicated the same level of performance of their traditional over-the-ear headphones with their IEMs? Well, when I set out to determine if the Nightingale could achieve the same level of performance, I never would have assumed that SIVGA would actually make their IEMs sound almost exactly like their over-the-ear headphones, which is one of the best compliments that I could give this device. The Nightingale gives a performance and sound experience that almost exactly mirrors SIVGA's more traditional over-the-ear headphones that have gained them so much notoriety in recent years. And when you take into account that these IEMs are sitting comfortably at $230, the overall package becomes much more enticing. The culmination of the wisdom within SIVGA's R&D department personally makes me very excited for what the company has in store for future IEM releases. But hey, that's another review. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, if you wish to purchase the SIVGA Nightingale, you absolutely can by ordering them from our website or visiting our store location. My question for you is, what features do you want seen with future IEM releases coming from SIVGA? I'm sure we're going to be seeing a lot of them coming out of SIVGA's camp in the years to come. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. But until next time, my name is Thomas Chimber with Audio 46. I'll see you next time. Have fun out there.